Hello, everyone. I should be live now. Trying out my new studio area. Seeing how it looks on the webcam. Looks okay. Waiting for some people to hop on in here while I adjust my lights a little bit. Can I do that? Darken it up here a little bit. Hope you all are doing well. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks a little bit better. Hopefully it looks and sounds good for you guys that are just now starting to jump on in. Manganese, how's it going, man? You're always like the very first one here. So good to see you, David. David's usually one of the first people here too. Very, very cool. As you see, I got kind of a new little setup. I've done like 2 videos, I think, in my new little setup here. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I had my buddy Travis come and help me with some of the lights, and I got this new headlight thing that shines on the back of my head here, and got kind of a new little light setup in front of me, and obviously the 2 color. Try to make it a little bit more colorful, a little bit more fun. Gulf Coast Local, how's it going? Emmanuel, how's it going? Good to see you here. Glad that you're here. I noticed the light looks more crisp. Yeah, it's a little bit more colorful. My buddy Travis, who helped me kind of set up this new stuff, he does like sound for like actual professional video, like professional movies and TV shows. So we had like a very small budget, and we went and like got the lights at like dollar store, and set them up, and they're colorful, and and some of the stuff that I just had lying around, some stuff that he had lying around. So Micah, congrats on 15,000. I like the variety of content lately as well. Thank you so much. I just finished shooting another kind of Christian themed video. So that one I'll be posting probably not tomorrow, probably early of next week. So probably Monday or Tuesday. So it should be good. It's a little bit longer, but I try to keep it entertaining, how people are with longer videos. What are your thoughts on The Mandalorian? I'm loving it. I have not watched the 4th episode yet. I'll be watching it later tonight. I think I'm going to send this down just a little bit. That might be a little bit better. But so far, I've been loving The Mandalorian. I've been working on my own Star Wars short film. Short film I use loosely. We did a Star Wars short, and we had Darth Vader in it, and I've been going through. I basically am at the stage now where the entire video is kind of raw edited together, like linearly, but I still have to go back and do all the lightsaber effects, and that's the most time-consuming thing because you have to do that frame by frame. And then if the saber goes behind somebody, you have to mask out their body, so it's just a very tedious thing. Thanks for the episode's crazy good. Thank you so much. 15,000. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Matt's in the chat. How do you feel about Kappa? I mean, just like the rest of us, I'm worried about Kappa. I mean, like, look at my wall. There's so much stuff on there they could try and say I'm a children's YouTuber. It would make matters worse. I do have kids that watch some of my videos. Like kids under 13. So I've never intentionally intended to make videos for kids. I try to make content that most people can enjoy. Some of the stuff I make is obviously not for kids. Talking about a little bit more mature content, and then some of the stuff you argue could be. I did a video with my buddy Gus. We did 3 parts of ranking. We did when tier lists were more popular. We ranked all of the DCOM, the Disney Channel original movie. Disney Channel original movies that we watched when we were kids, and we ranked them. I mean, they could argue that that's for kids too. So I just played it safe. I just marked those just for kids. So it's never going to be seen again, and it's never going to be people can comment on it. It's terrible. So yeah, I don't like Kappa. I don't. I understand what they're trying to do and everything, but the way they're implementing it, or rather the way YouTube is implementing it, isn't going to keep any kids safe. It's not going to. Anyway. When's the PCC movie coming out? Never. That was a fun video to make, but it was just for fun. It was just a fake movie trailer. It's obviously not real, but hopefully you knew that. I don't want you to make you think that it's an actual movie that we were doing. OMG, do a meet and greet soon. I'm all over town. I was. Did you do any Black Friday shopping? Yeah, I'm glad I'm leading into that. Landon, how's it going? Glad that you're here. I did some Black Friday shopping on Thanksgiving night. I didn't do any yesterday. Was today Friday? Yesterday was Friday. I'm getting my days. Yeah, yesterday was Friday. I went to Best Buy. The only thing I bought was Spider-Man Far From Home on Blu-ray for like $8 at Best Buy. I was in the market for a PC computer. So if there was anything that was worthwhile getting, I was going to go and buy it at Best Buy, but they don't really, nothing was really marked down as far as like computers went. So I didn't really do any of that. Any other questions or anything going on with you guys? Hopefully you're all doing okay. I'll be posting a video early next week. It's a little bit longer. It's a Christian themed video because I got people asking me to do more of those Christian videos. My Patreon's doing fairly well. I've been really trying to keep up the like exclusive content on Patreon. So hopefully that they've been enjoying it. I've been doing some more like extended versions of stuff, interacting on there. So that would be great. What were you looking at a PC for? I would like a PC because there's a lot of video stuff I can't do on Mac. Like my OBS obviously doesn't really work that well on my Mac. I want to do more stuff with Steam, which is a program that lets you play certain types of games that I could review. There's a lot of stuff like that. A lot of programs that are exclusively for PC I can't use. So yeah. What are your thoughts on the Rise of Skywalker? I'm looking forward to the Rise of Skywalker. I know a lot of people didn't like The Last Jedi. I have some mixed feelings about it, but I'm one of those people that the entire Star Wars universe was not ruined for me just because of my issues that I had with The Last Jedi. So that's my thoughts on that. If you need any recommendations on PC parts or pre-built PCs, let me know. I wanted to build my own PC. That was what I wanted to do first, but I've never done it before, but I know enough that I think that I probably could if I had the money to buy all the parts individually. But I would love to do that. Absolutely. Do you like spicy food, Hallie? I do not like spicy food. I don't like spicy food. I sure don't. I'm sorry if you were looking for me to like it. Are you going to do another Star Wars Jedi live stream? Probably not. The thing is that my gaming live streams not a lot of people really watch them. So I only ever do them once in a blue moon just for fun, just to see who all might jump on there if they want to see me play some games or just talk to me while I play some games. I probably will be live streaming Dragon Ball Z Kakarot when that comes out. I probably will live stream that one a little bit more. German Rifter, congrats on 15,000. Very well deserved. Found your channel via Jeremy from People Are Terrible and love your videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Jeremy and I are well overdue for a video together. The last video we did was our Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees short film. And I haven't seen him since then. We've talked a little bit through text message. Harrison, how's it going, man? $20. Thank you so much, dude. Very much appreciated that. Very much appreciate that. Hopefully the voiceover stuff that I helped do with you, hopefully that's good. Hopefully you're able to get some leads with that. Yeah, Harrison, thank you so much, man. We gotta get together here soon too. Dallas 918, congratulations from Warbread Boy. Thank you so much, Harrison. That's awesome. I'm you know me. I never know how to gracefully accept super chats. I just say thank you probably much more than I should. But thank you so much, Harrison. Do you have Dragon Ball Fighters? I do have Dragon Ball Fighters. I have not. I don't think I've actually beaten the story. I don't think I've beaten the story mode for it yet, but I do have it. It's a lot of fun. Congrats on 50,000. Found your channel through High Top Films. My man, thank you so much for being here. I've actually chatted with High Top just a little bit on Twitter because I filmed when I went and I met Sam Raimi in Tampa. I recorded the audio of meeting him, and I had some audio of somebody asking about High Top to Sam Raimi directly, and so I just tweeted that, I responded to somebody's tweet saying that it was this guy who was at the convention too, and he's like, "Hey, somebody mentioned you to Sam Raimi." And then I replied saying, "Oh yeah, I have the audio recording of that." And so High Top reached out to me, and I was like, "Yeah, dude." Sorry, my mic's falling over here. Everything's falling apart. So High Top reached out to me. We chatted a little bit. He was familiar with the first response video I did to his Spider-Man 2 video. I think that he saw the part 3 because I only did 2 responses, but I did him Spider-Man 1 and a Spider-Man 2 video. And I think that he saw both of them, but I know he saw the second one because he commented on it. So we were chatting a little bit. He watched the short film, the Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees short film I did. And I was super stoked about that. There's something about like a bigger YouTuber, like I know this is probably not the way that they think or, the reality of it, but that they like give you the time of day, to like watch your content, even though you're a small YouTuber. So that was very, very nice. It felt really good. What is Dragon Ball FighterZ? It's a video game, Matt. Jude, yo, how's it going? Nightmare Fuel, how's it going? I know a couple of you guys are here from High Top, and some are here from the church videos I've done. Some are here from the Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees short. So glad that you're all here. Chris, congrats, man. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna take a little break here. I'm talking a lot, so I'm just gonna get some water. That's a good looking set. Travis, I was just talking about you, Travis. Yeah, Travis was the one who helped me with this setup, with my lights and stuff. So it's all looking good. I haven't changed anything, Travis. You can see I still got the little light there. You can see my little reflections, little strip beam of light there. Thank you much, Travis. I know I still have that on loan. Hopefully it looks good in the webcam. The webcam looks good to me, so I don't know how it looks for you guys. Donated, then my YouTube froze. Brilliant. Hopefully you were able to hear what me thanking you for a millionth time. So, do the bulbs change colors? These ones don't, but Travis gave me these, and these ones do change colors. And I got a little remote for both of them. The only thing is that Travis says that these aren't quite as bright as those, and I just haven't put them in and like played with them yet. So we'll have to see. Just started. I know some people are here from the Pensacola videos that I've done. We just started filming the best taco in Pensacola video tonight. So we just started doing that. We went to 2 different restaurants, and hopefully that one will be good. Travis and Matt, you guys are more than welcome to come join me and put the bulbs in for doing some more of that. Yeah. So we still got a lot of restaurants to go to. So tried Taco Rock. I can actually tell you the list. That'll be exclusive for the people who watch my live streams. I can tell you the list of the restaurants that we're going to be going to. Looking good. Thanks, Bree. What are you're hey. Bree's in the other room. I don't know why she's messaging me. So here are the tacos. So tonight we went to La Hacienda, obviously classic Pensacola. And then we went to El Asador, which is like one of the best taco places in the entire country. It's like number 4 in the country. So we have Vallarta's, which is on our list. Tacos Mexicanos, which is on 12th Avenue here in Pensacola. Tacos El Amigo. La Casita Taco Rock is on there. So Hallie, we will be there. Is it Hallie? Haley. You know who I'm talking about. And La Mexicana grocery store. So we will be going to those places for this video. You got to let me know. Got to get in on this one. Yep. After I saw your video about you meeting Sam Raimi, I was like, treasure that Raimi autograph. Absolutely. I have it. I was about to put. Oh, it's over here. That's right. It's behind my Black Panther. But yeah, I have it on the wall. I framed it and put it over there. So yes, it is well protected, and I treasure it so much. Got to you. Haley. Gotcha. Sorry. My bad, Haley. Cactus flower. Sure. Who wants to see the bulbs? Nobody wants to see me go over here and change these light bulbs out. That's something you do later because you got to see how it looks. Are you healed from your stab wounds? Stab wounds? Who stabbed me? What are you talking about, Harrison? Oh, from my new job. Is that what you're talking about? My shot? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. Me, Bree, thanks. Yeah, I just started a new position at Sacred Heart Hospital, which is basically the position I was doing before. Hey, I commented. Yep. Is he talking about me? I was Michael. What are you guys talking about? You guys are losing me now. Michael. What? Did I say Michael earlier? I know this live stream is super awesome. 15,000 subscribers. I don't know. I only got a handful of you guys in the chat or that are watching right now, but I typically every time I reach another 1,000 subscriber threshold, I have made it habitual now to do a live stream and try and say hey to everybody. So, reviewing the burger video. Reviewing the burger video. Did I get stabbed? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Matt stabbed me in the burger video. Got it. Okay. I gotcha. No, he's not talking about the Michael V. Jason video. He's talking about the burger video at the end where Matt pretends to stab me. That's what he's talking about. Okay. I gotcha. We were confused, Harrison, because Matt played Michael in that video and he got stabbed several times. So I think now the confusion's gone. How narcissistic of me making this about me on your live. I'll tell you what, though, this light bulb isn't doing my forehead any favors. Oh, man, I look greasy and shiny as all get out. I look like a new Tesla. Jenna, get out of my live stream. Bradley boy, how's it going, man? I've seen you've been going around checking out some of the collabs that I've been doing, that I did with Kiefer. And so thank you so much for checking that out. That was a lot of fun filming with Kiefer. We filmed like 4 or 5 videos when I was in Atlanta. And obviously you see I edited them out and spaced them out a little bit differently. So I'm glad that you got to see, glad that you went over to Kiefer's channel and saw that video. So it was a lot of fun to do. I think your forehead looks fine. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. Thank you, sweetie. He's going Super Saiyan. Lol. What's your favorite Friday the 13th film? As a kid, it was Freddy versus Jason. But as I've gotten older, it's a tie between part 4 and part 6. So I think I've only seen up to part 4 in the Friday the 13th. Yeah, I'm even wearing the shirt, so I'm not a good representative. But Maddie J. Bays, how's it going? Just wanted to quickly say thank you for commenting before I got into this. But I've only seen up to part 4, I think, of Friday the 13th, of the Friday the 13th movies. And I did that Friday the 13th video where I talked about part 3 the day before Halloween, the day before I posted the short film. And nobody watched it. Hopefully you got to enjoy it, but I just was making jokes about part 3 the entire time. So probably right now, just because I've really only watched up to part 3, I think only part 3 actually. I think that one probably be my favorite, but kind of in a more ironic kind of way, kind of like the way that I like The Room. Just sort of, there's something, it's just really entertaining. So probably that. Matty J. Bass, again, thank you so much, man. Fade Monarch, how's it going? Have you commented on my channel before? I don't know if I've seen your name before. I have to check that video later for sure. Yeah, see, this is the struggle of being a YouTuber, is that one of the things I talk about is that you never know what videos are going to do well and what videos aren't going to do well. So it was really important for me in October to make a lot of, to try and make a bunch of videos and try to make more like horror and, more Halloween appropriate type of videos. And so we shot the short film. I edited the short film, spent days and days editing it, trying to do all the sound, the music, scoring, color grading, trying to make it look as good as I could with a short amount of time. And I remember we came up with the idea to shoot it on October 18th. So we wrote it, we shot it in 2 days. I edited it and wanted it out. My deadline was Halloween. So that gave me a little less than 2 weeks, around 2 weeks. So I completed all that and did that. And then I was like, I want to make that Friday. I really had this funny idea for a Friday the 13th video. And it's not going to really be appropriate to post it after Halloween because I want to get in while the iron's hot. So literally the day before or the 2 days prior to Halloween, I wrote out the script for it. I wrote it all out, shot it, edited it over the course of a 12-hour period and knocked it out, put all this work into it. And it's one of the lowest viewed video, the lowest performing video I've had on my channel since April or something. So like nobody saw it. And I was just like, man, I worked so hard trying to get that sucker out. Nobody watched it. But luckily, the short film that posted the day after on Halloween is doing very, very well for my channel. One of the best performing videos. So it's weird how that worked out. So I'm glad that at least that one, which I had a team of people helping me and worked really hard on. I'm glad that that one is doing well for my channel. I missed some comments here. I'm sorry. Do you like Dragon Ball Z? Yes, I love Dragon Ball Z. Are you going to be doing any Dragon Ball videos soon? Have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z Kai? Maddie? Yeah. I did a Dragon Ball Z video about a week ago. I talked about I did a whole video talking about if I was like directing a live action Dragon Ball Z movie. I have plans for another Dragon Ball Z video for sure. They are becoming a little bit more sporadic on my channel now. But I'll try and definitely be doing more because I know a lot of you guys like to watch them. And hopefully you got to see me go to Super Saiyan, which was that excuse me. Ooh, those tacos for that video. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, I went to Super Saiyan, which is that restaurant in Orlando, Florida. I did a video on that. So I guess I'm doing them. I'm doing some Dragon Ball Z videos for sure. Matt and Holden want to come over later. You get a sword. Sure. How could I say no to a sword, Travis? I also want to talk about video stuff with Travis. So yes, absolutely. Do I like Team 4-Star? Yes, I love Team 4-Star. Team 4-Star is great. I'm not caught up on all their videos anymore, but I obviously love their Dragon Ball Z Abridged series. Have been here before 1,000 subscribers. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I love the people that have been watching me for so long. It really, honestly, it means like the world to me. So thank you so much. Shout out to Travis Patterson for behind the scenes Patreon content for the short. Yeah. So our Michael, I gotta abridge that. So our Halloween short film, I'll say, Travis was there on day 2 and he helped film some behind the scenes. So patrons have an exclusive behind the scenes video of the short film that only they can see. So if you want to see it, link in description. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll definitely watch it later because I'm a horror fanatic, and Jason Voorhees has always been one of my favorite slashers. Then the video is perfect for you. I thought the video was good. I was like, this is such a great video. This is great content for my channel. Nobody watched it. Nobody cared. But that's how it's been for a long time. Before I got to 15,000 subscribers, I was making videos for less than 20 people, per video. So I'm happy that the 200 people saw it. So I'm glad that hopefully they enjoyed it. The people that did see it. You have to take a chance. You never know how your video will do. That's exactly right. And so that's why I just put it out in the world and hopefully it's well received. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. And yeah, it hasn't stopped me yet. So I'm still making, I just put it out there and hopefully people like it. Do you love Dragon Ball Z? I did. It was dope. Thanks so much, Maddie. Hey, Maddie. So for all those here that don't know, Maddie does Maddie J Bass in the chat. He does Dragon Ball Z covers. He does some other covers too, but I mostly know you for the Dragon Ball Z covers that you do. So I've used a lot of Matt's, I don't know the best way, Maddie J's music in some of my other videos with consent, so and credit, of course. So I would say definitely check out his video. He's a really talented musician. So I always appreciate. I know whenever I do a Dragon Ball Z video, I always sort of will scour your channel a little bit to see what all music I could maybe use, and so I appreciate you being willing to let me do that. Hopefully, whenever I've done that and credited you, hopefully you've got a little bit of people that check out your channel as well. Do you play an instrument, and if so, what do you play? Haley, I do play an instrument. I play the guitar. Yeah, how's that? Am I basic enough for you? I do. I play the guitar. I played in a Christian worship band for many, many, many years. I was on the youth group band at my church. I went to a private school, so I played at the church band or my school band, which was like 5 of us. We played music, and I have not played in a long time. My calluses on my fingers have pretty much all gone away, but I can still play. Yes. Ice Blue Star, how's it going? Prime. Congrats on 15,000. Can't wait for the Star Wars video. Hopefully I'll do it justice. I don't want to hype it up so much and then it like suck. But I'm really shooting to have it done by episode 9. So I just had we have Darth Vader in it. So I got a voice actor to do the voice of Vader, to sound as close to James Earl Jones as I could. I just got that back a day or two ago, and I've gone ahead and put the lines, the dialogue into the video where they're supposed to go. So I think that he sounds so much like Vader, and it's really it's really impressive to me. But hopefully the video, we had some limitations where we shot it. So I'm not satisfied really with the space that we had. Because you could tell that we're not like in a spaceship. We're very much like in a warehouse, and it's obvious. So I'm trying to do a little bit with that, what I can, as far as like lighting and whatnot. But hopefully, despite that, hopefully the lightsaber fight will be entertaining enough to where it won't matter as much. But we'll see. Star Wars fans are notorious for being incredibly hard to please. So, power level over 9,000. That's right. Do you know Devil Artemis? I don't think so. Manganese. I don't think I do. What's up? How do the new YouTube rules affect you? What was the name of the band? The band didn't really have a name. We were just the church band. But John Collins, how do the new YouTube rules affect you? The problem is that we don't really know how it's going to affect us. YouTube has made it very clear that we're kind of on our own as far as deciding what content we make is considered for kids. And the problem is that I can say my content is not for kids, which I don't think that most of it is. I just think that I have a lot of content that is family friendly. So kids could watch it if they wanted to, but it's not made for them. The problem is that if I'm discussing things like Dragon Ball Z that is animated or animation, they consider like all animation for children, including like stuff like South Park, just because it's animation in its nature. And so there's all these like weird, like as far as like colors, they're saying that you can't have all these vibrant colors, that's attractive to children. Like, are these lights? Is that vibrant colors? Is that going to attract children? Should this live stream be for kids because I have lights like that? There's so much that we don't know, and so much ambiguity in the description of what is technically for kids. That's why so many people are freaking out, because everyone's like, well, I don't make videos for kids. But are they going to try and sue me because this video is colorful? I don't know why my image is kind of doing this weird little spazzy thing. So sorry about that. What is the name of the band? Yeah, no name. Came in to say I'm a big fan of your channel. Thank you so much. Tomato Art Z. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see if I can try and fix that flickering. No, it doesn't seem to be helping. Oh, well. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know how to fix that. One of the rules asks if the video contains minors doing dangerous things. And my video included younglings with lightsabers. I wasn't sure if it counted. Yeah, that's another. In the very first Star Wars video we did, we had a minor. We had a minor get killed with a lightsaber, as a matter of fact. But just by the fact that she's in the video at all, does that mean it's for kids? I don't think that it would be. But yeah, that's why it's so stressful. That's why so many YouTubers are freaking out about it. Anyway, sorry. I know it's really really professional to be checking my phone here. So I was throwing around this idea of a video where I read some of my Christian comments that I get, like these really like mean Christian comments that I get. Because I know that there's a lot of comments that you guys don't see that I get just about every single day, mostly on the church style videos or like the Christian themed style videos. And some of them are really, really bizarre. Maybe if I don't do a video, I can just chat with you guys about it right now. I'm trying to fix the light. I don't know why it's doing that light thing. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to fix it. I don't know why it's flickering like that, because nothing's changing here. So, nope, doesn't seem to be working. Anyway, but I get some really weird ones. I got one that was like talking about my name, Holden Hardman. And they were like, Holden Hardman, HH. HH is also the number 88, which is, so you're saying that you're in the 88 cult. You're in a cult. and your birthday is March 22nd, 22 is the what did he say? 22 is some number that has some type of significance. 88822, something about me being in the Illuminati, and I'm leaving all these hidden clues in my videos that I'm in the Illuminati, and really weird stuff. I got another one that was like, today I got this one. It was like 10 paragraphs talking about all this stuff. And then it was like, and the conclusion is that Jesus was actually Satan. And Jesus was actually Satan, and he's burning in hell right now, and all of his followers are deceived. I have no idea. Who are these people? Where do they come from? And why are they attracted to me? That's what I want to know. I get this stuff every day. So I think me just like going through these comments and being like, Holden, I'm in the Illuminati, and I'm leaving all these hidden messages in my videos for people to find out that I'm in the Illuminati. I can confirm that. That is true. That is absolutely true. Yes. Brian, congrats, Holden. Sorry for fanboying out on you at Tops. No. Oh, are you the one in the car? Oh, no, you were the one that came up behind me. Brian, no problem, man. Thank you so much. I try to be very much like the way that I am now when people meet me out in public, but honestly, I can be kind of a shy person. If you ever just sort of meet me like out and about, I do get recognized periodically from time to time. Like whenever I was doing Black Friday shopping, I was at the mall and I got recognized a couple times, which is great. It's a great feeling. But I just am shy. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, you like my videos? I'm like, okay, thank you very much. So if that ever happens, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's also kind of just where I'm at, like, not like mentally, like I'm going crazy or anything, but, I can be kind of more introverted, and sometimes I just sort of want to go and just get and leave and be left alone. And, so sometimes people, and I'm always nice regardless, but some people will be like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Okay, bye. Have a good one. So I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to deal with my very small local little bit of fame. Oh, in a good way, positive way. So, and I'm very, very grateful for it. All that to say, thank you, Brian. Say what? Yeah, Harrison. Could you have two separate channels, one for kids and one for adults? Nobody wants to do that, John, because children's content. Let's say I made videos. I did want to make videos for kids, and I've actually thought about doing, before all this, more specifically kid-friendly content, because kids are becoming the dominant viewers on YouTube. So I was like, well, there's a lot of opportunity to monetize videos like that, which is the problem in the first place. The thing is that if you have children's content and if it's marked for children, that means that it will not show up on search, which means people can't search for that video. It will not be recommended to people, which is how a lot of people, myself included, get our views for our videos in the first place. Comments will be disabled, so there's no way to interact with that audience. There's a slew of other things too. And your monetization will go down 60 to 90% anyway, because none of those ads will be targeted, which is also another problem. YouTube was collecting this data from minors knowingly, and would target ads for them. That's why they got sued in the first place. So they would get rid of that. So advertisers are less likely to advertise randomly as opposed to targeting them. That's one of the benefits of advertising through a company like Google, who knows like what individual users are more likely to buy. It's why advertising on Google is much more effective than advertising on just like generic television. And even television will sort of market for that. Like for instance, I was watching ESPN. I wasn't like watching it actively. I was at a restaurant and it was on TV, right? And they have advertisement for like erectile dysfunction and like things that like a lot of older men might buy. So there's still like sort of targeted, high probability of what people will watch. But on YouTube, like if you search for, like me, if I search for Dragon Ball Z stuff, I get recommended Dragon Ball Z or like anime related things. So I'm targeted for that. You take that away, advertisers will want to pay for the targeted advertising. And anyway, I'm sorry I'm rambling here, but if you do just kids videos, your revenue would go down 60 to 90% is what they're saying, on top of all the other stuff. It's straight up just not worth it. Anyway, sorry. Holden is in the Illuminati. I knew it. Yep, I am. Brian, yep, confirmed. Yep. All these times that Holden turned into a lizard. Illuminati. I am in the Illuminati. See these lights? Illuminating that light you can't see. You can't see the Illuminati. You can't see the illumination light. Illuminati confirmed. Jay Willis, congrats on 50,000. Your channel's so fast. By the way, nice disco lights. They're not disco lights. They're just accent lights. But hopefully you do like them. What's up, baby? What's up? How's it going? Sounds like time for a meet and greet. You guys are more welcome to meet me anytime. I'm around. So I just started working P-Cola N-word. I'm not going to say it, not PewDiePie. You're not going to get me. You're not going to get me. I'm not going to do it. Nice try, though. I proofread before I say things, luckily. But yeah, I just started my new job at Sacred Heart. So I will constantly be walking around and around there, just like I was before. If y'all don't know, I was working at Sacred Heart for like 2.5 years up until August. My freaking microphone is falling over. So left that job. So I've been just doing YouTube pretty much full time. So I just started a new job back at the hospital. So yeah, I'm back. So anyway, try out the bulbs. Matt, they don't want to see me go over here, change these light bulbs out. No, I don't want to do that. Big Brother is a pain. Yeah, that's the FTC specifically. That's doing all this. Anyway, the one, awesome job. Thank you so much. I changed my names. Ice Ray. Okay, that's cool. What was your name before? I don't know. Is Dragon Ball the only anime you watch? No. I used to watch a lot more. Like I used to watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Somebody was trying to get me into a show called Blue Exorcist, which is pretty good. I watched a lot of Cold Case Files back when it was on Adult Swim back in the day. So I'm pretty much open to anything, but obviously Dragon Ball Super now. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super is my favorite anime. Black Kid. Okay. Oh, Stingray. How's it going, Stingray? I didn't know who you were for a long time. Why'd you change your name? God bless our hospital workers. Yeah, for sure. I don't work medical. I work financial. So I'm not sure I'm the one that needs to be blessed. So yeah, I'm working now in insurance. I was working in insurance before. That's why they hired me on there, but at this new spot. So Footless Joe. Glad that you're here. Stopping by for just a sec. So, Joe, I just did a video today. I filmed and edited today. I'll probably be posting on Monday. It's where I talk about Christian. No, thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for super chatting me. I'm still talking to you, I guess. So, making it worth it. So I just did a video today. I shot and edited it today. It's a little bit longer than normal, but it's a reaction to the Jubilee video where they're like, do all Christians think the same? And there's like that spectrum of like strongly agree to strongly disagree. And I basically just go through the questions and answer where I would stand, where I would place myself in that, and talked a little bit about that. So one of the questions they asked was about purity culture, I guess. So I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait till Joe does her video because I did I'll have a little cameo in that video. So hopefully I'm looking forward to seeing that. So not that you need me to drive traffic to you, but hopefully people will want to see it because of that as well. Some of my people, I guess. Thanks again, Joe, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. It's so kind of you. You've been very supportive of my channel, and I thank you so much. Ice Ray, I changed because I can. No, I just felt like it needed to be changed. Sure enough, I understand the change. I just changed my little setup here. I get that for sure. No, it almost got me, Bog. I told you, man, I read that stuff. I read it. Nice try. Hi from the UK. I'm liking your content. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I take it you do animation. We were talking a little bit about the Kappa stuff in regards to animation. So I'm curious to see your thoughts on how Kappa will affect your channel if you do animation. Have you been to Triple D Eats? I have not, but I need to check it out. Your mods should be blocking that. I have no mods. I am the mod. I guess I could mod it. I don't know how. I guess I could, but it's fine. So far, it hasn't crossed the line just yet, but we'll see. I have blocked people before. I don't like doing it, but I have blocked people before. So happy for you, Holden. God bless, brother. Was glad to see your subscriptions grow like they have been. Yeah, me too, man. It's been great. My average views have kind of gone down, even though my subscribers have been going up. So that's just the YouTube game, I guess. But I know that I have many of you YouTuber. I have many of you guys that have been watching me and supporting me on this channel for a while. So appreciate that. So thank you very much. Walk away for 1 second. What happened? It's going to be dope when you see a Holden Hardman notification. Yeah, I don't know if this is what you consider dope. I'm sure. But thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't upload on YouTube. Newgrounds is a safe home for animation. Newgrounds, man, it's been a while since I've been on Newgrounds. Newgrounds used to be the place to be, mostly because I watched all the fan-made Dragon Ball Z animation. So definitely awesome diversity of content. Thank you so much. It's general rule of thumb. It's always been kind of a bad move to have my content be so varied, but it's just one of those things. I just like making what I like making. I want to make what I want to make. So I do. So I'm glad that you have been enjoying some stuff, maybe more than some other stuff. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. I can see how views might be a hit or miss, but total respect from the select group for sure. Yeah, I appreciate it. I know a lot of you guys have been sticking around for a while. There's always a couple people that whenever I do a live stream, they always miss it, no matter how long I go for. So hopefully the people that are like, man, I keep missing it, hopefully they'll be able to jump in here before the end. Favorite Raimi movie besides the Spidey movies? Probably Evil Dead 2, I would say. That's definitely up there for me. I liked Drag Me to Hell, but I don't know. I just like Evil Dead 2 a lot. So Evil Dead trilogy is good. It is good. I love Evil Dead for sure. Yeah. Anything else going on, guys? Anything else? I got time. I got all the time in the world. We can chat about whatever you want. I don't know if Footless Joe heard me talk about the stuff before she dipped out. Hopefully she did, because I've talked about it for a long time. So, I have not seen Darkman. I need to watch that for sure. That's one of the few that I haven't seen, because when Sam Raimi was in Tampa, they showed like a bunch of like his movie reels and stuff, and I had not seen that one. What's your favorite movie of the year? Mine's Irishman so far. Jeez. Favorite movie of the year? Endgame, I guess. I'd have to really think about it. Obviously, I loved Endgame, but that's less of like unique cinema, So I'm trying to be more critical about it. I'd have to think about it. I've yet to see that Oz movie he did with James Franco. Yeah, Oz was good. It wasn't bad. Not my favorite movie of all time or anything. What did you think of the Revival conference that came to Pensacola? John, I was thinking about doing a video on it. I was actually thinking about going to the Revival conference, checking it out. There were some people that went to that I looked up, and there was some iffy stuff. I'm not a big fan of like the Pentecostal way of doing things, like where it makes people very suggestible, and so I guess I would have to believe that some people are going at it in good faith, and they're really believing that what they're doing is okay, and maybe it is to some degree. But when people are at this heightened sense of suggestibility, it makes me very uncomfortable. And I was thinking about doing a video on it, but I don't want to just do exposés just to do exposés. It has to really be something that I just can't ignore, which is how the church videos were. So just because I don't particularly care for the Pentecostal way of speaking in tongues or whatever, doesn't mean that I should just go out and say you guys are all wrong or anything like that. The reason the church and the videos that I did got my attention so strongly is because they were actively convincing people not to seek medical treatment. And so once I got from there, it just became so easy to find all these other things they were doing, manipulating people out of their money and just manipulating people so badly for personal gain. And I couldn't just turn a blind eye to that, especially when it was so blatant in my face. So that's why I did those videos. Do you have any movies that are your original ideas? I have this really good movie idea. I think I'm mad because no one's going to produce an idea that a teenager came up with. I took a screenwriting class in college. It's how I learned how to properly script for short films. Most of the time, whenever I script out videos that are just for me, I don't do it that way. I'll do it very much in a choppy looking type of format that I can understand. But when we did the short film, for instance, I did it in proper script format. So the actors could read it appropriately and the actions could be seen of how things are supposed to look. So I would encourage you to look into screenwriting. There's a free software called Celtics. I'll spell it out here for you. It helps you learn how to format a script properly. So I wrote a script for that class, and it was the original idea. I don't know if I probably will never make it, or anything, but it's definitely good to practice. But don't sell yourself short. Just because you're a teenager doesn't mean that you can't have ideas produced. I mean, Billie Eilish is 17, and she's like one of the most popular musicians of all time. People would say musicians, teenagers can't be Billboard, artists. So don't sell yourself short. Definitely definitely do it. Would be my thoughts on that. Mine's Joker or the Child's Play remake. Joker. Oh, as far as best movie, Joker was very, very good, and I did enjoy Child's Play. I don't know if I'd say Child's Play is the best movie of the year though, but I did enjoy it. My favorite movie right now is Freaks. With her, so awesome seeing a lower budget movie done that well. Broke a lot of film well's boundaries, for sure. Yeah. Do you have Disney Plus? If so, what's your favorite thing you've watched on it? I do have Disney Plus. I watched some of the original Disney Channel original movies that I watched when I was a kid, Guilty. And I also watched Mandalorian, obviously. I've been loving Mandalorian. I still have to watch episode 4. So, Mandalorian or Gargoyles. Yeah. Oh, Gargoyles. I forgot that's on there. I got to watch that. COPPA is like when they arrest friendly content and they put them in jail with the edgy content reply first time. Yeah. Dark and Ease, how's it going? Glad that you're here. Harrison, you are the best person to listen to while I send children back to the lobby in Fortnite. That's awesome. Check out Writer Duet as well. Yeah, Travis knows a lot about professional type of stuff like that. The only thing about Celtics is that it's free. At least you could do 2 scripts that are free anyway. Anything more than that is you have to pay for. But what I would do is I would make my script into a PDF file, like for the shorts or that I would do, make them into a PDF file, download them, and then just erase the template, which sucks, but it's a way to get around paying for it. Revival is supposed to be in one's heart. I agree. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I heard COPPA is kind of the opposite. It almost punishing channels that are following the rules and being generally friendly and putting them into the kid content jail. Yeah, that was my issue with it too, because they've been pushing us to not be edgy, to not, we want to be advertiser friendly, and that makes sense. A lot of YouTubers, myself included, would make sure to shape our content around what was appropriate for general audiences. And now it's seeming like, well, general audience could be just another way that they can say, well, it's for kids, because you're not swearing anything in it, so it's for kids. And so then they're punishing those channels. So I'm anxious to see what happens. None of that's supposed to take place until January of 2020, so we'll see. Billy, now there's a member of the Illuminati. I am in the Illuminati. That is true. That guy found me out. Billy Eilish. Billie Eilish didn't do it for me. I'll just persevere through the obstacles and have some ice cream. I'm not saying to be like Billie Eilish. Just give an example that another teenager was able to break these normal adult boundaries. That's the only reason I'm making a comparison there. Yeah. Yeah, same. I still got to check out episode 4. Yeah, me too. Man, I've been on for almost an hour now. I wish that I wish that my OBS worked here. I would show you guys a little bit of the Star Wars video, what I've gotten done for it so far. Really exciting. I really hope that turns out well. Just finished watching the Iron Bowl. Oh, nice. How did you like it? John Doe the Joker. What's a movie that you like that most people hate, and vice versa? I love a movie called Speed Racer. um, I think that it just never got the recognition or the appreciation that it deserved. It was the Wachowskis that directed it back in 2008. It was based off of the anime, as a matter of fact, Speed Racer, and it's great. And John Doe the Joker. If you go to my channel, I actually did 2 videos with my buddy Jeremy where we went over exactly this topic. We did one video where we talked about movies that we loved that were generally hated, and we talked about movies that we hated that are generally loved. So I would definitely, if you want to really hear me go into detail about that, I would recommend checking out that video. And I mentioned Speed Racer in that video. So yeah. When you did the chicken sandwich comparison, were they spicy? They were not. They were regular. We thought about doing like a regular and spicy, but we just decided just to do regular. Harrison, good night, my friend. I'm glad that you stopped by. Thank you again for the super chat. I really appreciate it. What's the most coolest movie you have ever seen? That's a tough one. Honestly, I really enjoyed Endgame. I loved Endgame. It's kind of just so fresh in my mind of how epic and how great that sort of ending to the 10-year franchise has been. I think that they did a really good job bringing that together, and it's a once in a lifetime experience to see a movie, anything like that happen. Even into their next phase, the next Marvel phase, once they do their however many years down the line, then the ending to that phase, I don't think it's ever going to be quite as impactful as Endgame, because Endgame is so special in that regard. That's because the movie is trash. Travis! Speed Racer was not trash. It was ahead of its time. I'm very passionate about Speed Racer. I just realized your fiance and my brother's wife are both named Brianna. Oh, small world. Yeah, she was in the chat earlier. She probably got tired of listening to me, though. Game was back and forth. Auburn won 48-45. Obama's kicker missed the field goal in the game. Obama's kicker. Obama drafting people in the NFL now? Oh, no, it's not the NFL. It's college. My bad. You can tell how much I watch football. Not very often. I've been meaning to ask you for a while, but have you found, or is there a way to watch Dragon Ball Z condensed without opening and closing credits, but not condensed as much as the event? I always forget how to say this. Evangelion movies. You know what I mean? Yes. The best way that I know how to watch them, and some Dragon Ball Z fans will disagree with this, but I watch them on the I have the orange brick version. It was the DVD release. I have those, and you can do a feature called Marathon Play, and it'll do the opening credits for like the first episode, and that's the only time. So you won't have any opening credits or ending credits. Then it'll literally play it out just like a movie from there on. That's the best way that I know how to watch it. And then I switch the music from the Japanese music to the Bruce Falconer track. That's the way I prefer to watch Dragon Ball Z. So just my opinion. Well, the new YouTube rules necessitate less philosophical conversations and videos. Not the new YouTube rules, but YouTube doesn't typically like anything that's controversial in its nature. So anytime I ever do any type of Christian themed video, I almost always will get flagged for further like review. So as long as the content isn't like, as long as the content isn't pushy too much, it should be fine. And you've seen the stuff that's on YouTube anyway. But you just have to make sure that your content is advertiser friendly if you want to monetize it. I have done videos before that were demonetized because of content like that. As a matter of fact, I thought the church videos were going to be demonetized because of that. And for some reason, and it was manual reviewed by YouTube themselves, they said it was fine. So I was fully prepared for those videos not to be monetized. And they got monetized. I was like, okay, I'll take it. So it's just one of those things. I have no idea. It just depends on who's reviewing it, I guess, at YouTube. I've seen the Speed Racer anime when I was little. Haven't seen the movie. Love the movie. Give the movie a chance. # fight for Speed Racer. I type Bama Obama. That's awesome. That's the best spell check I think I've ever seen. I'm still here just listening, just like listening to you talk. Oh, okay. People talk about Obama, but people are forgetting about Clinton. We're not going to make this politics, guys. Please, for the love of God. Yeah, Dark and Azo. Please not start with the politics. No. I'll tell you what, I made one joke about Trump in the first church video like a year and a half ago to date this. I get comments about that still. Oh man, they hated me for that. I made some joke about his Twitter. Oh man, they hate me for that. I get comments about that constantly. So I'm pretty good about staying away from politics in general on YouTube publicly. But you can't even make jokes about it. Anyway, so I've learned my lesson. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. I did, however, get a chance to see the movie when it first came out, but only watched the first 10 minutes. Well, good thing it starts strong in the first 10 minutes, though. It really starts with some of the action. Probably because it was late and everyone wanted to go home. And plus, we already watched the movie earlier. My level is pretty dang high. That's another thing. I need to do more Christian memes, huh? Obama equals Alabama. Fight for Speed Racer. Let's get that stuff trending. Nice try. See, I'm quick with reading that stuff. Friendly church content, Christian content. Fight for Speed Racer. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll give that live action Speed Racer movie a chance. That's all I'm asking. Just give it a chance. Just give Speed Racer a chance. You guys gave me a chance whenever you first clicked on a video, however long ago. And here you are now. And now I'm asking you to give Speed Racer a chance. One of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. You really don't have to watch Speed Racer. I'm obviously kind of hamming it up here a little bit, but I really did enjoy Speed Racer, and I thought it was very good. But if you watch it and you don't like it, don't. I'm sorry. I think it's really good. It's very trippy too. Like, it's very Technicolor. Like, it's a live action anime, like in every sense of the word. So keep that in mind. Fight for Speed Racer. What's the comic behind you? This one? I'll go get that. How about that? I'll show you. I have little Velcro strips for it. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 59. CDC grade 8.5, 12 cents when it came out. I paid I don't want to tell you how much I paid. I paid a lot. It's the first Mary Jane Watson cover. So it's the first time Mary Jane was ever on the cover of one of the comic books. So that's what that is. It's really the only, and Kingpin makes a cameo on the last one. So Stan Lee wrote it. John Romita did the cover art. John Romita did the art inside too. So it's one of the original comic books. And I really went through this phase where I was like, I really loved the relationship between Peter and Mary Jane. So I liked collecting the comics that focused on their love story. This is really weird. This is Spider-Man. Why am I talking about the love story? But I went through a phase where I was really, really into that. I'm sorry, but this is embarrassing. So anyway, so I bought this several years ago, and so that's why I got that. I remember a kid crying at the beginning of this, talking about Speed Racer. No, what we were saying is give Speed Racer a chance. What about my uncle? Did you give him a chance? Never seen a Speed Racer. On the queue now. Good. Follow the trend and have avoided it. I'll keep Redline in my mind while I watch it later. Yeah. 15,000. Yeah. Thanks, Joseph. I appreciate you stopping by. I'd like Speed Racer. Got to go. Congrats. Thanks so much, Prime. I appreciate it. Asking people to try things they know is bad, Holden. That's a slippery slope. What's next? Euthanasia? How do we go from, hey, guys, Speed Racer is a good movie to euthanasia? Okay. I love Euthanasia. It's my favorite album. Good save. Good save. Solid save. But does the movie have yes, Chim Chim. It sure does. It absolutely does. They spared no expense. Chim Chim sure is in the movie. Chim Chim Churi. I never understood what was wrong with the euthanasia. This is getting weird now. Hey, no worries, man. Their love story is beautiful. I feel like the Raimi movies really did capture it perfectly. Honestly, I did too. I loved their relationship. I will admit though that sometimes it felt like MJ was more of her role felt more like damsel in distress just for Peter to save her. I will admit that it did become a little bit formulaic in that way, especially by the third movie. but I did like their relationship a lot. I feel like Peter really did love her in those movies, and that's great. I have a couple of the comics where it's very much about their relationship and stuff, and really liked that, enjoyed that. Spider-Man has your hopeless romantic showing. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. But maybe. Do you like Nicolas Cage's comic book movie? I love Nicolas Cage. But I like him for more of like, I'm kind of for more of like an ironic reason. I just think that he's such an entertaining guy. I guess you're talking about Ghost Rider, the Ghost Rider movies that he did. They're not good movies, but he is an entertaining man. Hi again from Canada. It's still snowing. Oh, how's it going, man? I was just in Boston a couple weeks ago. As a matter of fact, the last video I posted was for Thanksgiving when I was in Boston, and I got to see it snow a little bit. I don't see a whole lot of snow here in Florida, so that was very, very cool. That's perfect. You were awesome in those school plays. Really? Yeah, like I cried like a baby when you played Cinderella. Peter, that was first grade. Well, even so, yeah, I can do it too. I know the movies too. Euthanasia is an actual album. I believe you. I believe that, especially by the way that you spelled it. I was like, that's how a band would spell it. So I believe that. Ghost Rider is fire. Yeah, okay. Actually, I didn't mind the first Ghost Rider movie, but it's just so campy. That's Nicolas Cage, though. That's why you love him. I love how goofy those movies are. That's what I'm saying. Especially the first Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider 1 was okay. Ghost Rider 2 was complete garbage. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go put my comic back up. So I'm glad that I don't really get to show off much of the stuff that I ever have on the wall. So if there's anything else y'all want to see, I need to change up some of it. Like I've had that poster that from Star Wars up for a little bit too long, probably. I need to move this Nintendo thing. I need to move it down a little bit because I don't know how that happened. I didn't set out to do that, but keeping the chat going. Thank you so much. I'm going to put this back up. Y'all chat some more stuff on there. I don't know if this is going to be straight or not. There we go. Like the glove. I like my shirt. Okay. Mandy was the most hardcore movie I've ever seen in my life. Literally felt violated while watching it. Recommend most don't. Opens in 10 stores that righteousness doesn't exist in. I did not see Mandy, but I heard that it was basically, I heard exactly what you just explained. I heard that it's a really intense movie. So I'll definitely be, I like movies like that push me. Oh, sorry guys, I'm having a heart attack. Yeah, but I like movies that push boundaries. So I've been meaning to check it out. Next week is the series finale of Mr. Robot. Thoughts? I'm not caught up on Mr. Robot, so I couldn't tell you. I know Bree was watching it and she really liked it. Wall review. You guys can see here right above me my picture with Sean Schemmel that he had signed. That's, you can't really see because of the lighting, but that's my Batman picture of Kevin Conroy, and that's Chris Sabat right there. Hopefully you can see what I'm pointing at. So Chris Sabat, Batman, Sean Schemmel. Rattlehead. Ghost Rider and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is pretty cool. I never saw it, so I don't know. I don't care if you're Ghost Rider. If it burns when you piss, something's wrong. Oh, truth. Have you watched the animated show Final Space? I have not. I've not watched Final Space. Have you seen the new Rogers movie? I did. I saw it yesterday, as a matter of fact. I watched 2 movies yesterday. I watched Mr. Rogers and I watched Knives Out. I saw Knives Out and Mr. Rogers. I love the Mr. Rogers movie. I won't spoil anything, but Mr. Rogers is a big inspiration. I think he's amazing, or he was an amazing man. And I look up to him a lot. And so it was great seeing a movie about him. He's a great guy. Everyone don't hate me, but I really like the 2003 Daredevil movie. Get out of my chat. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, I'm kidding. 2003 Daredevil movie. It's one of those like, it's one of those I just accept that exists. Like, I don't. There's like some other people might hate it, but I enjoy it just because of how campy it is. Like Colin Farrell's entire character of Bullseye in that movie is so entertaining. So like for reasons like that, I can enjoy it, and like the absurdity of like fighting in the playground with him and Elektra. It's a fun movie, you know. So I get why you would like it. Well, maybe you like it for different reasons, but that's why I like that one. I heard Xmas is on a Friday. Imagine if it falls on the 13th. Oh, if Christmas falls on the 13th. No, you're joking. It's got problems for sure. See Mr. Rogers movie? Yes. Okay. Did I miss something? Did I go backwards on accident? I probably did, huh? Mandy is worth watching for the art of film, very much so. It'll leave you repenting for a week or two after. Otherwise, it's my top 5 for conceptual humor. It doesn't scare me away. I'll still probably check it out. Favorite Amazing Spider-Man comic? How can you go wrong with Amazing Spider-Man 121, 122? As a matter of fact, I have a large poster that nobody ever gets to see except for me of Amazing Spider-Man. That 122 right there, the death of Gwen Stacy. So that's probably up there. It's a classic though, so you know, slouch a little bit here now, so I'm trying to adjust my camera accordingly. I gotta go. Hit me up when you're done. Congrats. Thanks so much, Travis. Anyone else hearing weird feedback? Hopefully it's not because I'm adjusting this microphone because I keep kind of fiddling with it. Whoop. See, I'm breaking everything here. Tighten that here. Yeah, let me know. Y'all still weird feedback. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I don't know what it is. I gotta fix this for sure. Sorry. Hopefully it's not just my air conditioning or something. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are hearing. Hopefully it's not too distracting. My audio is on the fritz. Let me know if the audio gets better. Is it still going off? I don't want to make y'all sit through like bad audio. So if it doesn't go away, just let me know, and we can end the chat. Bye for now, and bye, John. Can I send you Christian memes for future videos? Sure, absolutely. Whenever I do the Christian memes videos, I like to be surprised when I do them. So usually, whenever I react to a Christian memes video in those Christian memes videos, it really is the first time that I'm seeing them. So if you do send me some, just give me like a header or a subject that you're sending them. You said the audio is good now. Okay, good. I'm glad. If I ever start a channel, one of my series is going to be called Dank As Memes. Can't watch a show or movie without asking myself if that actor could perfect a role in Dragon Ball, perform a role in Dragon Ball. Yeah, I still have no idea who I would find as Goku. Gonna unsubscribe. No offense. I don't know why I was subscribed in the first place. I'm a UFO guy. No problem. That's all right. Not for everybody. It's all good. Sounds better now. Okay, good. I recommend 2 movies for your downfall. Downfall, 2004, The Last Days of Hitler. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Okay, I got you. I have seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's been a while. So it's back again. Is it me fiddling with this thing? It probably is, isn't it? I'm just gonna quit touching this. That seems to be the problem. The thing is that I have the mic arm that this is on. This desk is new for me anyway, and it's not like on there properly. So if the mic is too far out here, the weight will cause the wood to like bend. So I have to if I get too far, I have to constantly push back like that way. Now at 14,999 subscribers, should not be back at 14,000. I was actually over by several subscribers, so even if that guy unsubscribed, it would be fine. Double checking just to make sure. But yeah, last I checked, it was a little over 15,000. So yeah, I'm still good. That's good. Let's see. Just let you know, guys. So I was talking earlier about how I get these weird comments on that church video. This is the one I just got. I don't know if y'all can see it. His wife is bangable. Probably not a Christian comment, I guess, but that's talking about the leader's wife. Oh gosh, this is what I deal with every single day. You like wrestling? My favorite comic is also The Night That Gwen Stacy Died. What a classic. Also, I love how Raimi recreated Goblin's glider death at the end of Spidey 1. Yeah, honestly, like if you replaced Mary Jane with Gwen Stacy in the first Spider-Man and had her die on the bridge and kept everything else the same, it would have been exactly like the comics. She would have died. They would have fought there. Goblin would have killed himself. It's exactly how it was in the comics and issue 121, 122. So I think that was the only thing that I could think that would have made those movies better. And then in Spider-Man 2 introduced Mary Jane, and then him having this reluctance to be with her because the last woman that he loved died because he was Spider-Man. Then again, I wouldn't touch Spider-Man 2 at all. I think that it's freaking perfect. So my thoughts on it. Joseph DeBunny, how's it going? Glad that you're here. I've been going for an hour and 10 minutes now, so glad that you got to jump in here while I was still on. Haven't been in one of these streams in a while. I'm glad that you're here, man. What time is it in Pensacola? It is almost 7:30 p.m. Would you love to see Sam Raimi Spider-Verse? Absolutely. I would love to see Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield all come together in a some type of Spideyverse scenario. I know that they've talked about it. So that would be really, really cool to see happen. 7:30 pickle sandwich. Spider-Man 2 10 out of 10. Absolutely. 11 out of 10. I can hear Bree listening to me in the other room. So there's like this little echo. Did she turn it down? Yeah, she did. Am I liking The Mandalorian? I am. Bree and I are supposed to watch episode 4 tonight. So yeah. So it looks like the chat is slowing down a little bit. This might be a good time to hop off here. Right as I say that, I get some more questions. Top 10 movies for 2019. That's a video in and of itself, and I'll probably be doing a video like that with my buddy Jeremy. We'll talk about our favorite movies of 2019. I couldn't think of them on the spot anyway, so I won't even attempt to try and list them. I would love to see that, but who would play Spider-Pig? Toundra Garland. That's hilarious. I turned it down. Sorry. It's okay. All the Spoderman. Yeah, but somebody asked Sam Raimi at his Q&A in Tampa if he would participate in some of the animated version, because I know that they were thinking about bringing him on as like consultant or something for those movies, and he said that he would be willing to do it. So that was great to hear. Why I always get here late? I don't know. I'm sorry. Would you watch Ford v Ferrari? I saw Ford v Ferrari. I already watched it, and it was very, very good. I watched it in IMAX, and it was a wild ride. I really enjoyed that movie. Absolutely. There's a couple more that I've been meaning to see. I forget the two. So I saw the Mr. Rogers movie yesterday. I saw Knives Out, which was very, very good as well. I honestly wish that Spidey was just rebooted and not in the MCU, and we got a more accurate version again, rather than Iron Man's prodigy. Yeah, I miss the comic book movies sort of being films in their own right, like the original Spider-Man movies, like the Nolan Batman movies. I guess we did get Joker, which is kind of on its own thing, but I agree. I don't know if I'd want it rebooted, but again, just because we've gotten it rebooted. So we got it rebooted 3 times in the past 10 years. But I would love to see like another version. Sure. Absolutely. Oh, 21 Bridges. That's what I want to see. And Dr. Sleep. That's another one I want to see. So those will be on my list here that I'll be wanting to check out. I know that's a hot take. No, not at all. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man for sure, but there's just something special about the way that those first few Raimi movies were done. Have you read Spider-Man Blue? I have not read Spider-Man Blue. I was actually just talking about it with Kiefer in Atlanta the other day, how I needed to watch that, or I needed to read that. Greetings from East Milton. How's it going? I'm glad that you're here. I didn't expect the theater to be super crowded when I saw Ford v Ferrari. It was a great movie. It was really, really good. And plus they have some star power. They had Matt Damon and they had Christian Bale. So Do I have Disney Plus? Yes, I do. We talked about this earlier in the chat. Come on, Joseph DeBunny. Come on. You got to get in here earlier. But yeah, we talked about it. I was watching some stuff. I'm still an episode behind on Mandalorian. 21 Bridges was all right. Not going to spoil it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What did you think of High Top's Endgame video? You know what? I haven't actually watched it yet. I can't believe I haven't watched it because I know the thing about High Top is that I'm subscribed to him, but he always posts like pictures and like teasers of like the thumbnails ahead of time. So I'll click on those and it'll just be a picture of the thumbnail with like a description. So I never see when he actually posts the video because I'm like, oh, it's just another picture of it. So I need to watch it. That's I keep talking about High Top in the video. I haven't even seen his most recent one. Yeah, it was pretty tense. Pretty excited to see Doctor Sleep 2. A well done sequel to The Shining is a tall order for sure. Since you have such a dry sense of humor, try a few episodes of Final Space. I think you would like it. Okay, I'll do that. I'll check it out. Sorry, I just woke up at 6:30 p.m. No problem. Doctor Sleep was awesome. That's good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'll definitely be checking it out. Guys, I've been going for an hour and 15 minutes. So I will probably go ahead and sign off unless there's any other anything else. Would you direct a Spider-Man film? I would absolutely. I would be way in over my head, and I would still take it. I absolutely would love to do that. I couldn't even imagine having the resources to do something like that. I'm such a small fish compared to like some of those other guys, but I think if I had the resources and the team behind me to do it, I think I could make a good one. I think I could do it. Do what you need. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, everybody. There's always a lag between the live chat and me signing off. So wait till the video compiles and posts. And if there's any last minute questions or anything, feel free to just leave them in the main chat after this. I'll be more than happy to answer them as best I can. You guys, everyone take care. John Doe, the Joker, take care. Great power comes great responsibility. That's right. Good night. See you on the next live chat. Yeah, absolutely. It might be a little while to get to 16,000 because it's been a little bit slower growing. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Good night. Bye, everyone. Adios. Love you all. Thank you so much again. Appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone.